Christmas Made to Order is one that I've been wanting to see because I enjoy the Vegas. I have not seen Carlos Vega's new Christmas film that released last year called A Midnight Kiss. I'm still trying to wait on Hallmark to drop that one on either DVD or on their Friday night Christmas lineup. But I'm probably going to have to wait until Christmas time to watch that one. This one was Alexa Vega's Christmas film last year with Jonathan Bennett. Jonathan Bennett works at this office that has to do with housing, and Alexa Vega is a decorator of some kind. I'm not really sure what she did, but she pretty much creates stuff based on what the holiday is. Like, she pretty much creates Christmas for these guys. She makes sure that there's cookies and gets them into the Christmas spirit. But with this film, you know what's going to happen. They are eventually going to start to fall for each other. They are just going to think that it's just them and not the other person. With Alexa Vega, it's hard to have her in a Hallmark film without Carlos. And they did a really funny but low down thing of having Carlos Vega actually appear with his wife in the film, not in person. He didn't have a speaking role. He wasn't even on set. They had him as her ex-boyfriend in a picture, saying, "Well, it just didn't really work out." I'm like, "Ooh, that's a little bit ouch." I don't know if he turned down this role or if Hallmark just wanted to be a little bit funny, but you could tell that Alexa was very uncomfortable with that. She didn't like that line at all. She didn't like where they were going with it. And I understand, but you can also tell that she didn't really care about this role. This was just another role for her. This was a role to get her maybe a few more Hallmark acting roles, and this is what got her, I believe, this is what got her and Carlos's mystery series, the Picture Perfect Mysteries. When there's no chemistry in a Christmas film, that really stings, because you watch these Hallmark Christmas movies to be enthralled with the romance and to be enthralled with, oh, it's Christmas. And they focus on, yes, it's Christmas, but they also focus on the business aspect. And when you're focusing on the business aspect, fine, but do it with equal amounts of each. Christmas, romance, business, and character development. There's no character development in here at all. This is one of the things I didn't talk about in Rome and Love, because actually they actually built these characters up. And with this film, they didn't build them up. They just popped them on the screen, and you're like, oh, there you are. Here are your lead characters. And if I am not mistaken, let me check something real quick, because if Jonathan Bennett is the one who I'm thinking he is, he was really, really good when... okay. Jonathan Bennett. Let me see if this is him. Yeah, no, I should have been... Wow, you aren't showing me anything, and that's... I believe he was the one in Mean Girls, if I'm not mistaken. But if it's who I'm thinking it is, he pretty much has no chemistry with anybody. One, because he's not a very good actor. Two, because when you actually find out that he is gay, which hey, I'm keeping my mouth shut on that subject. But when you have that going for you, there's not much there for you. Oh wow, he had a pretty crappy film come out just this year. I forgot, The Haunting of Sharon Tate. No wonder he can't pick good roles. But there's that. So with him in this film, I didn't buy anything. You could tell that Alexa was very uncomfortable with this role because it's not her husband. And she has acting talent. She does have acting talent. But when you stick her in a position where you're having her husband film a movie just a little bit later, and it's coming out in the same year, and when I watch that, A Midnight Kiss, I'm going to look out for, are they doing a dig? Do they do a little dig at Alexa Penavega like they did with Carlos in this one? With this film, it's low down on the Christmas totem pole. It's one that I will definitely watch again if it's on, because with Hallmark films, I like to pop them on if I've already seen them, and just have a good, fun, fluffy, charming time with them, because that's what they're made for. But when you're viewing them, you gotta do your job, and there's your review of Christmas Made to Order. I'm giving Christmas Made to Order a C+.